Greetings, hello, beautiful people, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your presence, your attention, and your willingness to join in these little adventures. Today's theme is about refining our breath, about really gentling our breath, finding out more about the nuances, and it's a lovely way to love our lungs. But first, let's shake out anything that might be an obstacle because we want to be able to be quiet to take in some of the gentleness. So I invite you to stand up. You can do the shaking part seated as well, and you can shake quite gently. That's a good place to begin. So just letting the body jiggle, release through the fingers. Let all of the joints feel loose. So elbows relaxed, shoulders relaxed, backbone relaxed, feet, ankles, knees, hips, and even the neck. You want the head to have a little bit of gentle bobblehead quality. And don't forget the face. Make faces, stick out your tongue. And from here, once you get started, you're very welcome to stay at a nice, gentle level, and you can let out any sound or breath whenever you need to. You can also, if it feels good, take your arms up. You can lift and drop your heels. And then if it feels right, you can just let anything happen, anything that feels good for your body. Make sure that it feels good. Make sure it's harmonizing for you. So maybe that gentleness is really the best and the loveliest for you today. Or maybe you're going to be wild and you're going to exercise any old stuff that needs to come out. And of course, you're more private, so you can just let her rip. And this is a really nice cleansing technique that you can do for as long as you need, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes longer, whatever you need, as long as you feel comfortable. And because we're just doing a little short version of this today, let it slow down gradually. You don't stop right away. You let it come down. You let any breath, any sound come that needs to come out, because we want to make space. The reason we've started with this is so that we can release any surface tension or internal tension, so we can be quieter when we come and we sit down, which is the next part. And as you come to sitting or continue to sit, take a few moments to let everything settle and notice any sensations that you might still have after the shaking. We want to settle our feet, really feel them connecting to the ground, so you can push one foot down, the other foot down. Almost if you've seen cats padding, or you had a cat pad on your stomach or any other part of your body, you can do that with your own lower paws, your feet. And let your hips wiggle a little bit in your seat so you feel them. Because the more we feel our body, the more we can find the treasures. And breathing is subtle, deep, necessary, and it's also a transformational tool, an instrument. So we feel our base now, we've loosened up a little bit. Grow tall through the crown of your head, so the feeling of the spine is of a nice, open, clear channel. And let's begin with settling our breath in our heart area. So we want to locate a place that's about middle of the breastbone. And let's rub our palms, get some warmth here, and place the center of one palm over the center of your breastbone, and then the other palm right on top. You can close your eyes here if you like. And remember to feel the earth below and your connection to the sky above. And softly breathe in through your nostrils. And breathe out. Feel the breath first at the level of the nostrils, entering your body gently. And on the exhale, leaving your body through the nostrils. And now start to connect the breath through the nostrils and into the heart center, where your hands are. And see if you can feel this area swelling gently on the inhalation and then relaxing on the exhalation. Inhaling nostrils into the chest and heart, expanding the area in the rib cage. And smiling gently, because we're also here able to awaken a feeling of love, of compassion, of kindness. Just take this time to feel how the breath moves in this area that you're touching with your hands and touching with your mind and with the energy of your breath. We're going to use our hands to notice a few other places. We're going to go right up into the armpits with our thumbs, but don't poke too hard. You want to find that soft tenderness and place the thumbs there. And the other fingers are on the breastbone, and the elbows are just a little lifted. Not all the way down, not all the way up, but someplace comfortable. And here we're highlighting the upper chest and into the deep armpit area. And direct your curiosity and your attention into your breath here. So we want to get quiet so we can use our imagination to give us entry into each body part that we're highlighting. Just let yourself follow the natural flow of energy here. And as you exhale, you relax, you empty, and inhale, you allow the filling. We're going to move to a new spot. We're going to come to the sides of the ribs. So you could use your palms here. You can use the backs of your hands. You can even use this lovely, I'll put it against the black of my top, this lovely space between the thumb and the index finger. I'm going to use that today. So I'm just wrapping that around the side ribs. And now we're going to send our breath here. As we inhale, see if you can flare the ribs with your gentle intention. And remember, don't force anything. This may be very subtle. And subtle can be very powerful. Going for externals only can often trick us, but we want to go for the deep treasures. And savor whatever your experience is, and stay relaxed. If we start to doubt ourselves or think we're doing it wrong, that creates a tension that impedes the natural flow of what we're actually looking for. So stay playful, stay curious. And we're going to move to a new place, to the back of the body. So here, I'm going to turn around and show you a couple of examples, because once I turn around, my voice will go. You won't hear it through the mics. So you see that I had a couple of places. It could be higher, waistline, it could be sacrum, and I'm going to let you in on a little pro tip. If you're sitting at a chair that has a back, especially an upholstered back, if you lean against the back of the chair, you can use that as your feedback and use that to feel your breath expanding into your back body and relaxing. It helps if that back is warm, so you can put a blanket over it. But let's use our hands, or if you don't have any of those options, you're not comfortable in your shoulders here, you don't have a warm back of a chair, you just use your imagination. Maybe you tap a little bit to wake up where you want the sensation to go, and then you let your imagination do all the work, or the play, or the exploration. So we've all got a method. Let's feel into the back. This is such an important place because we often forget about the back of the body in terms of breath and energy, so let's change that now. Smile as you explore. The more relaxed we are, the more the energy will flow where it needs and wants to go. And we're going to finish by dropping the breath into the low belly, folding those webs. Doesn't matter which hand is on top, cradling the low belly. And here we want to drop the breath down low, which helps to ground us as well. We stay tall, and as you smile, let the breath flow into your body, fill the lower belly, swell your hands, and as you exhale, just let all of that relax and soften. You're drawing the breath in from the whole universe into your body and into your low belly. And as you exhale, it's going back out through your nostrils and back out into who knows how far it goes. So breathe in the universe now. And breathe out whatever you want to let go of, all the old carbon dioxide, any old emotions, fears, tensions. And in that fresh emptiness that you've created, allow the generosity of the universe and the joy and the wellness and the energy of the universe to come into you. And to finish up, let's continue breathing in this way, but mentally bring in all of those other places. So we have our hands on the belly, but mentally bring in the back of your body, the sides of your ribs, the armpit area, and the center of the chest. Let all of them expand as you inhale, and let all of them draw back in quietly to the center as you exhale. And take a few breaths, combining all of those places of wisdom, all of those breathing points. And now just feel into the question, has anything shifted for you? Does your breath feel any different now to you than it did when we began our little session? And as you continue to breathe smoothly, gently, fully, and comfortably, let yourself notice, are you using more of yourself to breathe? Is your breath smoother, fuller, gentler? And I'll leave you to lovingly ponder these questions as you continue breathing throughout your day, your evening, throughout your sleep if you're going to bed after this. And I thank you for playing with me today, and let's continue to love our breath. Many blessings to you, and we'll see you next time in the Movement Medicine Morsel universe. Bye for now.